The kernels in my bag of popcorn have stopped popping, which indicates to me that I probably burnt it. Hey guys, Reckoning here, and welcome to the Side B finale. After... technically it hasn't been 8 years yet, but... it's gonna be 8 years in like a week and a half. So... there's that. But I feel like somebody's gonna point out it hasn't technically been 8 years yet. So I'm gonna do it first. But, yeah, this isn't Icon of Sin, this is Ground Zero, so you might be wondering, well, what's all this about? Well, I did say that there was gonna be something different since Brutal. And I originally was planning to use a different mod. It was like True Icon of Sin or something. But, it didn't work. So I went with this, which is probably even harder. What do I want to use? As you see, there's only 13 enemies. That's gonna change. Like a lot. Like a lot. Like, I think a test run was hundreds. Granted, I don't know how long this is gonna be. Also, this just reminded me, fair warning, this boss is a little loud. He's a little loud. I'm far enough away from him, it might not be a problem, but he's a little loud. Broken record. So I've only really done one test run of this level, so I don't know if he's headshotable. But I'm gonna take a wild guess and assume he probably isn't. So I don't imagine he was initially designed for Brutal. So there's probably a way to make him headshotable. It's probably not baked into the mod. Nearly get telefragged. Yep, hit the wrong button again. Didn't cost me so much that time. I also don't know if he's splash damage immune like the other bosses. But, words. Was vanished to the... what did that say? Was vanished to the Icon of Sin's realm of suffering. Okay, fair enough. I hope you weren't coming here for a professional run of this level, because you're clearly not getting it. Was completely pulverized by the Icon of Sin's wrath. You know, this might be the room I die in the most across both playthroughs. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but this might be it. So, fuck. One thing I did realize when doing a test run of this, hopefully you can still hear me over the game. I don't know if I lowered enough on my end. Remember how I said there was going to be more than 13 enemies? Yeah, I wasn't kidding. Granted, some of that might be because I think there's a couple pain elementals. Chain summoning. But on top of the pain elementals, I'm fairly certain that the more you damage the icon, the faster he moves, the faster he attacks, and the faster he summons. To the point where if he's got a straight shot to me, he can run up behind me and kick me in the ass. 400 fucking enemies. God, my fingers are really getting a fucking workout here. How many cells here? Probably not enough for a BFG blast. Wrong button again. It's gonna cost me. It didn't. Oh, was it already loaded? 600 enemies. Goddamn, my fingers are already feeling this. I can't see shit now. Now, you might have spotted a pillar that seems to have something blue behind it. I think I know how to trigger that, but given there's still about 100 enemies floating around, somewhat literally, can't exactly try and test that theory. Not that it would probably make much of a difference, but also have to get over there in time. I'm shut out of rockets. I probably could have killed him already. No rockets? Oh god. I had a second line planned for this level, but I don't think I have anything to fit it now. just looked at the monster count. You know, I did want... I did want Brutal Doom to go out with a bang, but this is not exactly what I had in mind. I would think the button would lower that. I don't know. Fuck. God, the claw grip I am in is not helping. I think that was it. Yeah, that'll work. Fuck. Wish I'd caught what the final monster count was. I think it was something like 1,400. Granted, most of them were dead. Oh. I suppose it's a good thing that I improvised that popcorn line that was not my idea, because given my ammo usage, I didn't have an opportunity to use the line that I had originally planned for this video, which was... what was it? Wait till I put bullets in this gun, then I'll shoot you with the aforementioned gun. But... like, the BFG doesn't reload. Plasma rifle does, but I used all the cells on the BFG. And then I ran out of rockets before I remembered the line, and then... I don't think the assault rifle or the single barrel shotgun would help too much there. But I'm rambling. The horrendous visage of the biggest demon you've ever seen crumbles before you after you pump your rockets into his exposed brain. The monster shrivels up and dies, its thrashing limbs devastating untold miles of Hell's surface. You've done it. The invasion is over. Earth is saved. Hell is a wreck. You wonder where bad folks will go when they die now. Wiping the sweat from your forehead, you begin the long trek back home. Rebuilding Earth ought to be a lot more fun than ruining it was. Have I driven that joke into the ground yet? It's done. After almost 8 long years. It's finally done. Editing this video is not going to be enjoyable, but it's the last one where I have to go through the painstaking process of editing in the death counter. So I'll live with it. Unless I do another series that has a death count in it, which hopefully it'll be easier for that one. That said, the only thing I think that I would end up using a death count in would maybe be Ground Zero, the Quake expansion, if I ever end up getting around to that, which would be the next shooty game that I would do, since I did, you know, the main game in the other expansion. That said, Doom 2 is not quite done. Because for anybody who's been around for... has it actually been 8 years? Since the Doom 1 BFG edition. I did do bonus videos for that, and there are a few levels for Doom 2 that were only in the PlayStation and Saturn ports. And I may have a way to actually record those the way I've been doing this. Because there is a total conversion for PSX Doom. I don't... it would be... I think it would be slightly easier to go through that than try to figure out a, I don't even remember how I recorded the original videos. Probably did it through the PlayStation 3, so I could probably do it the same way, but I imagine it would just be easier to do it through the total conversion through whatever source port I want to use. Here's a very familiar sight. But I'll give some thought to how I'm going to record the bonus videos, even though I'm probably about to do that right now. But I don't know when exactly those will be out. Granted, it's only like... I think it's only like 2-3 levels, so it shouldn't be too complicated. That, and I didn't mention this in the Side A video because I hadn't thought of it at the time, but the bonus videos are going to be in both playlists, just because it's easier that way. But with that said, to those of you that have stuck around, thanks for sticking around for almost 8 years to see this project finally almost finish. I'm Reckoning, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm here to shit ass.